I want to point out that the married boyfriend is not a suspect. He is not a person of interest. According to everything I know right now, he has been cooperating with police. Straight out to Henry K. Lee, reporter with the San Francisco Chronicle, author of Presumed Dead, a true life murder mystery. Henry, everything I'm learning is getting worse and worse. Give me all the updates.
Well, they have searched Mr. Tuck Nguyen's home and business. He runs Postal Express in Sassoon City, the same city where Phuong Lee lives. And of course, he is her former boss. Of course, she called him on Sunday. And what we don't know is, does he have any involvement in her disappearance?
Okay.
The family says no.
Henry K. Lee, a couple of questions. Quick, yes, no. If you don't know, fine. The police may not have released it yet. Number one, do you know how long they spoke on the telephone?
Not sure at all.
Okay. Do you know what they talked about other than he says she was angry, she had to hand out flyers for her sister's business? Anything else?
That's it. That's what they talked about.
Do you know where he was? Has his cell phone been pinged? For all I know, he was driving to the front of the Barnes & Nobles to pick her up. Where was he at the time of the phone call?
Well, he says that he was home on the day that she disappeared. It stands to reason, Nancy, that the cops would be looking at his cell phone records to jive it up with hers.
He says he was at home. Stacey Newman, our producer on the story, doesn't he say that video surveillance supports his alibi that he was at home?
Yes, Nancy, he says he does have an alibi. Surveillance video from the surrounding neighborhood that he lives in, he says, will prove that he was at home that night and did not leave home.
Wait, so you're telling me he doesn't have a nanny cam or anything like that in his home, but he believes that surveillance video in his neighborhood? What surveillance video in his neighborhood?
He says there's video there that can show people coming and going from the neighborhood. He does live in a very nice, I would say somewhat upscale neighborhood in Fairfield. And he says video will prove he did not leave his home the day that Lee disappeared.